Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Let me get comfortable. You already know who it is. Hold up. It's your boy, CIZZ, you dig, live action here on your YouTube, talking to you. Thank you for tapping in. Let me holler at y'all real quick. I want to talk to you guys about mindset. And about how mindset is the only liability. Mindset is the only liability. Now, let me give you an example of what that means. So for those of you who don't know what liability means, I'm going to give you an example of what it means in how it's used in financial literacy or finance talk. Now, this is how the word is normally used, so that's why I'm going to explain it this way. So liability and asset. So there's assets and there's liabilities. So an asset is something that puts money into your pocket, and a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. So now a car can either be a liability or an asset. Oftentimes people have a car as a liability because it's just taking money out of your pocket. They buy a nice car, it has monthly payments, it has all this gas, and it's doing all this, but it's not bringing you no money. It's just taking money out your pocket. Now you could leverage that car and turn it into an asset by putting it on a rental service like Turo, or putting it on, there's websites where you can rent your car out for a few months at a time to Uber drivers so they can use your car, but they pay you weekly. And now that car would be an asset because it puts money into your pocket. So when we think about liabilities and assets in the real world, well, let me not say in the real world, but in terms of day-to-day circumstances, an asset is something that puts good into you. It can put love into you, put inspiration into you, put motivation into you, put light into you, put good energy into you. And a liability is something that takes all of that away. It takes happiness away from you, it takes money away from you, it takes good energy away from you, it takes your health away from you. So when we think about it in that sense, and our mindset being the only liability, what that really means is our mindset is the only thing that can decide, if something's going to go good or if something's going to go bad. If something's going to end well or if something's going to end bad. And let me give you guys an example. If there's somebody who has a mindset that they leveraged as an asset, and somebody who has a mindset who hasn't leveraged as an asset, so it's a liability. If somebody comes up to the person with the mindset that they've leveraged to be an asset to them, that they have control over, that they have a healthy mindset, that they have a strong control over how they think and their emotions, and tells them, hey, I think you're shitty at making YouTube videos, you should stop. That person is going to be like, okay, thank you for sharing that, but I'm not worried about the opinions of others. I'm focused on myself. And maybe I can ask you, what don't you like about my videos so that I can make them better and continue making YouTube videos and continue to make them better. That's somebody who has a healthy mindset, who has control over their emotions, who controls their mindset to serve them. Now, if somebody was to come to say that to somebody with a mindset that was a liability, who doesn't have control over their mindset, who may not have a healthy mindset, who may not understand what having a healthy mindset or a growth mindset is, somebody could come up to them and tell them, hey, you're shitty at making YouTube videos, you should stop. And then they're going to start questioning themselves. I probably am shitty at making YouTube videos. I always knew I was shitty. Why did I even make the decision to start making YouTube videos? Why did I even think I had the potential to be good at this? I'm just going to quit because I don't want to hear, that again. I don't want to be looked at as shitty. That's somebody whose mindset is a liability to them. And that's just an example in the content world about YouTube. But if somebody comes up to you and tells you you're ugly, you're fat, you're skinny, you're too skinny, you're not good at talking, you shouldn't be a lawyer because you're not good enough at studying, you shouldn't be a mathematician because you don't understand numbers good enough. Anybody who has a mindset that's not a growth mindset, that's not a healthy mindset, that is just not set up for success, is liable to fail. Is liable to give up really fast, is liable to believe anything and everything that comes their way. See, mindset is the only liability. But if you have a mindset that's a growth mindset, you have control of your mindset, you have a certain way you think that feeds into your personal growth, then your mindset is your only asset. So you only really have two options. Your mindset's your only asset, or your mindset's your only liability. You just have to choose which one it's going to be and set yourself up for success. See, now I like to say that I have a growth mindset, that my mindset is actually my only asset. If my mindset wasn't, controlled, if I didn't have control over my emotions, over how I think, over how I receive and process information, if I didn't think from a growth standpoint at all times, I think I would not only have no chance of being successful materially, but no chance of being successful spiritually or mentally or physically. If my mindset was poisonous to myself, not only would I not be able to take care of my body, I wouldn't be able to take care of my mind because it's already poisoned, and I wouldn't be able to take care of my spirit because anytime I start to have good spiritual thoughts or have faith, anything that comes, any obstacle, any problem that comes in my life, I'm automatically going to fall into that negative mindset, and it's just going to poison my potential to be spiritually strong. And then materially, how can one become rich? How can one become successful in this life if they don't really believe in themselves? If at every corner when an obstacle comes, when somebody says something bad to them, it affects them so strongly that they are tempted to give up, that they do give up. You can't win. Mindset is your only liability. Get a hold of it, and you're going to win at life. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, share with your friend, because that's the only way we can grow out here. With that being said, more YouTube videos coming soon. Sorry for the 3-week wait there, but we'll try to keep a video a week. We'll see. I'm not promising, but we're going to see. Love y'all. Let's go.